Welcome back to Birding with Chris. In this episode, we're bringing one of the coldest locations on Earth. We're on the frozen shores of Lake Michigan. We're going to be hitting up some local rarities, hopefully going to the annual 23rd iOS Gull Frolic, and hopefully getting some awesome lifers. Let's go find some birds. I began my winter expedition by looking for new bird species. After reviewing the hotspots on eBird, I traveled west from the frozen shores of Lake Michigan to Cook County, Illinois. The forest preserves of Cook County protect over 70,000 acres of diverse habitat. My main destination was Carl R. Hansen Woods, which features the Poplar Creek Prairie. This prairie spans over 300 acres and is surrounded by mature forests and frozen riparian habitats. Behind me in this field here, I'm looking at half a dozen American tree sparrows. This is a long overdue winter lifer for me, number 778. Let's go! The name rough-legged hawk comes from the feathers that cover its legs. The rough-legged hawk, along with the ferruginous hawk and the golden eagle, are the only raptors in North America with feathers extending all the way down to their toes. Okay, so we're at the annual Gull Frolic. It's the 23rd anniversary. Hopefully we can get some great gulls. Let's go see what we can find. One of the coolest parts of the Gull Frolic was meeting new friends. I had the opportunity to connect with Amara Yash, the author of the Gull Guide. I'll post a link down below to purchase his book. I also got to share the bird joy with my friend Dexter, the Wisco Birder. Be sure to check out his podcast. I'll post a link to it below.
Let's go find some birds.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Glaucous gulls are the second largest gulls in the world. Breeding adults are a pale pearly gray and snow white, featuring all white wingtips. Many adults remain in the Arctic year-round, so I was stoked to spot this one in Winthrop Harbor. Okay, so we're arriving at a frozen over bow harbor just across the border into Wisconsin. And we're hopefully going to be targeting my lifer harlequin duck. I think there's been a rare one. Oh my gosh! The harlequin duck is walking across the ice. Oh my gosh! Lifer! The harlequin duck is one of the most spectacular species of waterfowl in North America. They spend the winter on rocky, windswept coasts. Their lifestyle is hard on their bodies, and many harlequin ducks suffer from broken bones due to a lifetime of being tossed around in frigid, rough waters. My trip to Lake Michigan coincided with the Great Backyard Bird Count. I was curious about the types of birds that visit feeders at this time of year, so I traveled to this backyard hotspot in Illinois. The Great Backyard Bird Count began in 1998 as a joint effort between the Cornell Lab of Ornithology and the National Audubon Society, and is one of the first and largest citizen science projects in the world. The data submitted helps scientists better understand global bird populations before the start of spring migration. The next day, I woke up before sunrise and traveled to the windy city of Chicago for some urban birding. I swung by Kevin's neighborhood to see if he wanted to join me at the next birding spot, but he wanted to stay home alone.
Kevin!
Okay, so we're currently at Oak Forest Heritage Preserve. We're here for maybe a northern shrike lifer. That'd be 781. We haven't got it yet, but we have seen a flock of American tree sparrows. Overall, it's a good birding spot. On the last day of my winter birding adventure, I visited my third state that borders Lake Michigan, the Hoosier state of Indiana. I navigated through Gary, Indiana on my way to Hammond Lakefront Park and Bird Sanctuary. Okay, so we're just across the border in the state of Indiana, and we're checking out these winter ducks behind me. It's mostly greater scop with a lot of golden eyes, but I was able to pick out one female black scoter, so that's really cool. On this epic winter birding adventure, I spent 7 days along the frozen shore of Michigan. I visited 3 states and saw a total of 46 species, including 3 lifers. The coldest temperature was -13, and my favorite bird of the trip was the harlequin duck. Thanks for watching this episode of Birding with Chris. Happy birding!